And the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. Well, it's as friendly as it can be in the circumstances, but you feel the rivalry.
Well, exhibition match sounds like an easy-ozy game of football, Peter, and a picture-perfect occasion until the word pride gets a mention. And it's likely to have quite a big say between teams that could easily be sucked into an excuse for another feud. Why let an exhibition match get in the way of that? So these two will be going at it very, very strongly.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Chance and a header! And a terrific save from the keeper.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
Vinicius Junior.
Yamal.
Showing good feet. Climbs up big! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, Aurelien Tchouameni is someone I see as being a real tour de force in that midfield. He's a tireless worker. I've heard so many people say he's just a nightmare to try and get away from. A real destroyer whose abilities on the counter-press are very potent.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the... He's got tall! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. De Jong, he's having a go! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Tries to cut back. And it's hoisted clear.
He's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior puts his foot on the gas. Now it's Rodrigo. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game with the greater superiority. Now for a goal.
Vinicius Junior. Modric. Rodrigo. Pedri.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Rafinha. And here's Dani Olmo. Ceballos. Dani Ceballos. It's Vinicius Junior. Koundé. Kubasi. Koundé. Nice. Ended up in no man's land. Valverde.
And he's intervened well there.
Neither side giving way. It has been tight. Rafinha. Pedri. And Dani Olmo. Rodrigo. Vinicius Junior. De Jong does well to stand firm and defend it. Lobbed in behind. That's a throw. Ball's out once more. Can he finish? Modric. And we've reached half-time. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but
The work rate has been superb, very, very organised.
so we reached the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Barcelona have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Lewandowski, bustling and very visible inside the box.
Well, he is someone you can count on to get his head.
Tries a header! It's in!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
Barcelona penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Oh, that's well spotted.
Vinicius Junior, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Vinicius Junior with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
That's good pressure, good intensity.
Well, he was running and creating with too much freedom, so this type marking is not a surprise.
Rafinha. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Dani Olmo. He's got plenty of space out wide here.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Madrid can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Tries to get it clear. Tchouaméni. Barcelona are leading here through the only goal of the game, scored early in the second half. And the score is 1-0. That's tidy. It's a mighty effort! Denied by an instinctive save.
Lewandowski actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Tchouaméni. And it's Modric. For Valverde. Brahim Diaz. Pedri producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Pedri. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Good running, strong and purposeful. Yamal. Still just that single goal and we are nearly done. Rafinha. Pedri, and he's made sure that's not getting through. Well, the opening goal did come from a corner. Now then. Camavinga gets it away. Madrid are looking to go forward now. There won't be another chance after this one. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Rafinha. And that has been cleared.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Mbappe. Brahim Diaz. Now it's... He's had a hit! De Jong. Dani Olmo. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Barcelona have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving